Oh, sweet merciful Lord. It just never ends, does it? Here we are, more than a month after Trump's America 250 ode to his ugly mug, and the scandals still have not stopped. And this time, it's a pricey one. The UFC is now in dire financial straits thanks to President Liposuction's fight on the White House lawn. And if, at this point, you're wondering if your tax dollars will be bailing them out, pump up the volume. All the eye-watering, blood-spitting, moan-inducing details coming up next, your way. This is the David Reddish Show. Welcome to the show, you beautiful viewers, and happy Tuesday. I am David Reddish, as always, reminding you to subscribe to our channel right now if you have not. July was marked by escalations in the Iran war, heat domes, Comic-Con, and of course, America's 250th birthday celebration. Not that you'd know it was our nation's birthday, as President Stroke Magnet hijacked all the big 250th birthday celebrations to make an event all about himself. That included one of the most tacky and garish displays in American history. And remember, this is the nation that produced pink flamingos and Mar-a-Lago. Trump hijacked our 250th birthday with a UFC fight on the White House lawn.
Sunday was fight night on the South Lawn of the White House.
From the South Lawn of the White House, UFC Freedom 250.
To start the event, President Trump and UFC Chief Dana White walked from the Oval Office to the balcony to survey the octagon, standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see?
While fighter jets roared overhead. The President and First Lady sat ringside, the matches happening inside an arena built just for the event, including a custom-built octagon under a massive overhead structure called the Claw. 14 athletes competed in 7 fights.
Got to thank President Trump for making this happen.
It's the first professional sporting event ever held on White House grounds. 4,000 people packed the massive arena, while thousands more watched from the ellipse outside the White House gates. The event drawing backlash.
I just can't believe that we're at the White House watching UFC fights.
So, that happened. Why can we not be rid of the onus? Stay with me. That hideous Thunderdome stage on the White House lawn has been dismantled, leaving behind more than $1 million in damages. You will also be happy to know that while Americans cannot afford health care and cities do not have clean drinking water, it is still your taxpayer dollars going to repair the lawn, including to replant all the grass. So that's fun, isn't it? Oh, and just as a reminder, this does not include the massive cost of the Freedom 250 Fair, another festivity hijacked and turned into a Trump promotional event, complete with a baptismal pool. Don't believe me? See our other videos here on the channel. Moving on. Well, just when you thought it was safe to breathe and that these deep-fried, sweat-addled, trashy festivities had faded into the background, they've just come back to haunt us. Not to mention the UFC itself. It turns out Trump's little stunt created massive debt for the UFC, and its future is now unclear. Take a look at this. This morning, multiple websites, including the Daily Beast, report that the UFC fight, which ostensibly kicked off America's birthday celebration, but just so happened to coincide with Donald Trump's actual birthday, mind you, the UFC lost a staggering $30 million on the White House stunt. For starters, only about 4,000 people showed up on the White House lawn to watch the fight, owing mostly to the high ticket prices. According to the Beast, thousands actually watched the fight from afar. Yesterday, however, Chief Financial Officer Andrew Schleimer for TKO Holdings, that's the company that owns the UFC, revealed that the company had taken on major debt to accommodate the fight at the White House. Quote, given the event's profile, which, as anticipated, resulted in an approximate $30 million loss, our margins at UFC, as well as on a consolidated basis, were meaningfully impacted, close quote, Schleimer told investors on a call. The company, however, is spinning the loss as a net gain, given the amount of free publicity and exposure for the UFC because of the fight deal. The company estimates the dollar amount of free advertising at a whopping $1 billion. though I'm not so sure this is what I would call positive exposure. Furthermore, TKO Holdings has also revealed that they initially expected $60 million in debt from the event, but sponsorships helped cover about half the cost. Now, at the time of this report, the UFC has not commented on the massive debt accrued by the White House fight, nor is it clear how long the organization can continue with so much new debt thrust into their bank accounts. It's also important for us to note that the UFC reportedly fit the bill entirely on its own, with the exception of White House security, which was paid for by American taxpayers, and no doubt was higher in price than if Trump chose to celebrate his birthday with a cupcake and a golden Melania shower in the presidential bathroom. So, are we feeling great again, beautiful viewers? No word on if Trump is now going to push for some kind of congressional bailout to pay off his party debt. Personally, as much as I make fun of it here on the show, I would have rather seen a more intimate show of Melania's golf ball trick and her cabaret act with a special number dedicated to Donald. You light up my life, you pay me wholesale. And the Debbie Boone lawsuit to follow would have been epic and cheaper. This is the David Reddish Show.